When videos of an elderly Buddhist man began circulating online, many believed he was the oldest living person in the world. People were eager to learn the secrets behind his long and happy life, but it wasn't until just moments before his death that he shared them. While age may be just a number, some individuals manage to reach truly remarkable ages. Today, we're going to talk about a man who was reported to be 163 years old when he passed away, allegedly breaking the previous record held by Jeanne Calment, a French woman who lived to 122. This man, Luang Por Yai, lived in Thailand, surrounded by his family and friends. His granddaughter began posting photos and videos of her incredibly elderly relative online, and before long, he went viral. In the captions of her TikTok videos, she referred to him as Luang T, so it's unclear whether that was his real name or just a nickname. For the sake of simplicity, we'll refer to him as Luang Por Yai in this video. Luang Por Yai, a quiet and collected man, always smiled mysteriously when his family asked about his longevity in a country where the average age of death was 80. Though he had a strategy for his long life, he kept it to himself, adding to his enigmatic aura and making people even more curious. He would simply laugh whenever questioned. Luang Por Yai certainly loved to laugh. He might have been old and looked every year of his age, but that was only his physical body. His mind and his soul were as fit and strong as ever. He had the same cheeky, almost schoolboy attitude as he did so many decades ago. It was certainly infuriating for his family, but they couldn't help but love him. That's why Luang Por Yai's granddaughter was so excited to introduce TikTok to her aged grandfather. In the TikTok uploads, Luang Por Yai could be seen wandering around and interacting with his relatives. It is very clear that he is an old and extremely frail man, and he truly does look ancient. Dressed in the traditional orange Buddhist robes, he still seems happy though. Despite his outward appearance, he has the essence of a man who is much younger. Not everyone online was so kind about Luang Por Yai though. Several people made nasty comments about his old and frail appearance, with some even going so far as to say that his time had come. Luckily, there were people who fought back and defended the old man from internet trolls. One kind defender posted a comment, "Sometimes we try to be funny and end up being mean. I'm not hating. I do it too. Let's just give the man the respect his long life deserves." Another person said, "It's sad how people just keep making fun of him," with a third commentator adding, "Just imagine all the things he's lived through and all the stories he could tell." Another kind TikTok user commented, "Some of these comments made me lose what little faith I had in humanity. These jokes are distasteful. He may be one of the wisest people ever, and y'all are cracking jokes. He is a sentient being worthy of the bare minimum of respect. That is, say nothing if you have nothing nice to say." Over time, it became common knowledge that Luang Por Yai was 163 years old. It is this staggering number, alongside his withered and almost skeletal looks, that captured the imaginations of millions of people around the world. They had never seen someone like that, and never heard of someone living for such an extraordinarily long time. It doesn't even sound possible. Still, social media took the story and ran with it. This is what caught the attention of other media outlets. Once the press discovered that there was a 163-year-old man living in the Thai countryside, they hopped on planes and traveled from around the globe to meet and interview him. They would make the long trek to the home of Luang Por Yai in hopes of securing some kind of exclusive where he would reveal his secret and blow the minds of people everywhere. But no matter who the journalist was or where they were from, Luang Por Yai and his family always politely turned them away. He was not ready to talk about his life story just yet. As he turned people seeking his secrets away, Luang Por Yai would always have a twinkle in his eye and give them a little look to indicate that while he might look old, he was not finished just yet. He still had something about him, and he still held his secret close to his heart. Despite being let down and disappointed by the elderly man, the ladies and gentlemen of the media couldn't help but smile as the orange-clad elderly Buddhist man watched them drive away empty-handed. In actuality, Luang Por Yai isn't quite as old as the internet has made him out to be. That's not to say he's not over 100 though, because he most definitely was. Luang Fo Yai was 109 years old, a very respectable age to be sure, but not quite the 163 that the internet had ascribed to him. The massive age inflation actually amused Luang Fo Yai and gave him plenty of laughs as his granddaughter told him all the tales of his internet following. He enjoyed the fact that people had speculated on his age and came up with a wildly impossible answer. Despite the fact that it's physically impossible to survive to that age, it's a good thing if he had a good sense of humor about it all. But what was the real reason for Luang Fo Yai's grand old age? Well, it was something that he remained tight-lipped about until the very end. He didn't like to talk much about himself, and despite the huge internet following, he didn't relish being the center of attention. But on his deathbed, Luang Fo Yai finally opened up to his family about how he had lived for so many years. It felt like he was passing on his final pieces of wisdom so that his family would too be able to enjoy the extended and prolonged life that he had been fortunate enough to have. It was certainly a double-edged sword. On one hand, they were finally hearing the information they had longed to hear for so long, but on the other hand, Luang Fo Yai was dying, and the circumstances in which they were finding out these secrets were very grave and sad indeed. Still, every member of his family listened intently as he spoke, hanging on to every word. Luang Fo Yai credited his long life to a combination of factors. First, he believed in clean living and healthy eating, always ensuring that the food he consumed was natural, unprocessed, and wholesome. Second, he made it a point to find something to laugh about every day, convinced that humor kept the soul youthful. Lastly, and perhaps most significantly, he attributed much of his longevity to his Buddhist lifestyle, which he said provided him with the self-discipline necessary for a balanced and peaceful life. Through his faith, Luang Fo Yai also embraced meditation, allowing him to clear his mind of any negative or harmful thoughts. He maintained a clean mind, a healthy body, and a pure soul. It is well known that Buddhists often live long, fulfilling lives, and Luang Fo Yai was a testament to this. As Luang Fo Yai closed his eyes for the final time, a smile remained on his face, a smile that reassured his family that they would be okay and that he had lived a long, joyful life, surrounded by laughter, happiness, and good health. Though his family was heartbroken by his passing, they held on to hope, believing that by following his example and embracing the secrets he had shared, they too could live a life as fulfilling and happy as his. I'm really keen to know your thoughts on this story, so please don't hesitate to share your insights in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more similar content. Feel free to share this video. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm excited to connect with you in our future videos.